All right, everybody. So we're in.
We're back.
We're
Oh
back.
yeah.
We're back. Yeah. All right. So I know Bella. It's oh.
There's Maddie.
There goes Maddie.
Maddie had to leave.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye.
I told her I
Okay.
was filming, so
Huh?
I told her I was filming, so
Yeah. It is what it is, right?
it is what it is.
Okay. So today, Bella, you have an agenda apparently all ready to go for us.
Ready to go.
Ooh, notes. She has notes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Bella again.
Yeah. These big sticky pads that I run my life on.
Nothing like sticky pads. That's what I always say.
Yep. I got so many of them from the old Chad Wade.
That's exactly right. The old Chad Wade,
Chad Wade.
not the new and improved version that you see here today, right?
I mean, you could say that. I mean, it's the same person.
Oh, well, there
The
you
same
have it.
person. It's the same person, just a new body.
I don't know about new body, but it's less of that old body. How about that?
Well, it's newish.
Okay, new,
It's
new.
new for the viewers.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you say so.
all right. So let's jump into it. I got things to do. You got things to do. I know you got a
Yeah.
really busy time, and especially since there's a baseball game, you and that your
Baseball, it's hockey.
you and your man are
It's
going to be
hockey.
watching
Remember?
together.
Yes. 7, so gotta get it cracking.
Do you two like do play by play on there, or like, I mean, like you're the announcer and he's like watching the game, maybe just seeing
So
it right?
I think for me, it's because I don't understand it as much as he does. So I like to play the whole, funny commentary thing. Or I make jokes through the whole thing when they fall and I make like sound effects.
Oh, that's like color commentary, and then you go,
Yeah,
yeah, like that.
exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. So it's just
you just
quite
need a
funny.
soundboard. You need to get a sound. They make those on your phone, by the way.
I know. He loves the one that you have of the possum that you woke me up with at Easter. He loves that one. Loves it.
Well, we can't all be as fortunate as you and get to hear that all the time, but with any luck, you'll be hearing it all summer long here in the
Oh,
next,
yeah. Can't
couple of
wait.
weeks. Probably by the
Can't
time they
wait.
see this, you'll be home getting
Mhm.
woke up by that every single morning.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, 8 a.m., no matter what.
Yeah, no.
Monday through Friday,
8
it's
a.m.
happening.
Okay.
It's happening, 8 a.m.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to class all over again.
Exactly. Okay, so let's hit it. We're 3 minutes into this damn thing. Let's get it
Oh,
on. What do you
gosh.
want to start with?
Okay, I think I'm going to start a little bit off of the myth debunking in smoke shops.
Ooh, myths.
We love a good myths.
Like Mythbusters?
Yep, pretty much, but smoke shop edition.
Let's
You
hear
could
it.
you could actually maybe if that's not like, copyrighted, you could also put that as like your what's it called? The
Title?
series. The series title. Yes.
It could be
And
smoke shop myth busting.
yes, could even be that. And then I think you could go in if you understand it, and this is why I said, like in the last video I talked about, you really need to understand the industry. So if you don't understand the industry, can't really make this content. Am I right?
I would think so too, but also, I find there's some pretenders out there who are making content and completely fucking lying.
Exactly. So even like if you notice something like, let's just say a customer comes in and says something about like an age restriction. Well, no, it's 18, not 21. Because back in the day, I remember when it was 18 and not 21.
Yeah.
Some people don't know that. Some people do. It just depends. So you could be like, no, it's this. It is 21, and then you can put all the facts behind it. It's your way of proving yourself that you're right about things. If you have sources to back it up, you could do this. Easy.
Well, in all honesty, what should happen? Yes, I understand, but what maybe they should do is they should have their state revised statutes. So if it's Kentucky, it's KRS, and it tells in the KRS and whatever the number is, Kentucky revised statute, and then it'll give like 1.33, whatever it is, and then that'll tell the age restriction of being able to come into the building and lawfully
Exactly.
purchase any item, any
Exactly.
item. But just remember also, if you carry posters or T-shirts or incense or incense burners or anything like novelties, like Funko Pop toys or any kind
Yeah.
of pop culture items, it really could be an all-age store. So you might want to have a area all to itself, not closed off or nothing, but an area unto itself that's just adult only. But
I
if you're
mean, that
going to,
could even be a myth itself, is that you have to be 21 to enter the building. Well, no, if you have this, this, and this,
that's right.
you could.
That okay. So yeah, but they should have that on the door.
Exactly.
Or if they have a contained area like off to the corner, if 30% or 40% of the building is smoke shop only, it should have like a rope or a string entrance where it says
Mhm.
no one beyond this point under 21, or
Exactly.
yeah, under 21.
Like, even so, in our stores, we have the bears
Yep.
that hold the sign that says we check IDs for 21.
Yep.
No matter what they look like, no
But
matter what.
okay, but mom can't leave her kids in the car while she come
Exactly.
in to get a vape or some shit like that. So
Mhm.
she can bring them in. They just can't roam around the store. They got to be within arm's reach of the parent,
And they can't touch nothing.
and they can't touch a damn thing.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. And I don't care if they are of age to touch the incense or anything. Our stores are 21 and above, no matter what.
Because then there's no room for,
Error.
well, I've got this, not this.
And so
Type.
if the 18-year-old comes up to the window, like the 21-year-old's dating an 18-year-old, boy or girl, whatever the deal is, and he or she goes, "Ooh, that blue one right there is great." And if he says, "Hey, can I see the blue one?" Nope.
Yeah.
Because it could be misconstrued that that person picked it out and this is really for them.
Exactly.
And there's the problem. That's the rub. But Chad, you're going too far with it. Well, if you're
I mean,
part of the
would you like to go to the lovely
Crossbar Hotel
yes,
and
I
discuss
mean,
it,
exactly, you could go there, get an orange jumpsuit if you really would like it. I mean, fashionable line.
it's very
Fully.
well. I wore one for years, so I totally
Orange
understand.
slides and all.
Yeah, you get the orange slides. If you're lucky, maybe you'll get into the flip flops that's already been up somebody's crusty toes.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
Said no one
I
ever.
always refuse those. They'd get so mad at me, and I'd tell them I had a foot issue. I can't wear those.
Yeah, no.
And they would instantly
absolutely
give
not.
me the slides because they didn't want to have to disinfect them or throw them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. So yeah, just follow the rules, people.
Yeah.
Follow it. Because if not, you could be getting the crusty flip flops.
What? Well, maybe not. Maybe you'll just be cited and have to appear in court over it. But after the second or third time, it becomes a problem.
You might have to go
And it's definitely a problem for the store because they're getting fined.
Yep. And that's more money that's not going to you, that's going to the government.
Yes. What
I
else
mean,
you
if
got?
you want to keep on doing that, you can, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it.
What else you got?
So I also got something we do on Chabway TV. If you've ever looked at the website or anything, if you haven't, I recommend it. It's a pretty cool website, if I do say so myself. Beginner's guides. So if you go on the website, maybe Brandon can do something where he can show this, right?
Pop them up there for us.
Yeah, you can see all like the guides, and you can pick any of them. And anything known to man, it could be like, what we have, pipe ones, we have store layouts, I think.
Yeah.
Which ones do we have? Because I know
Oh,
there's
we've got a ton, man. Hang on, let me look.
pricing structures, things like that, bundle deals.
Yes. And we got another one, we're working on.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Huge.
Like, when I say huge, I mean like 100 and some pages.
Well, and I'll tell you something else too. Me and Brandon came up with a couple other ideas. This is terrible to say, but I came up with this, and then Brandon kind of expanded upon it.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, let me tell you what I found. So on here, I found we got marketing ideas,
Oh yeah.
a startup book. I got a why sell incense book, smoke shop opening and closing procedure list. I've got a Facebook business guide, inventory management systems for retail smoke shop, why sell detox products, how to handle slow moving merchandise in your smoke shop. I got one of those guides.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
How to get business credit for your smoke shop. For some of you people out there always asking me that question, I made you a guide. How to fund your smoke shop. On top of that, I got another one. I got a TikTok marketing guide, and then I got
I
a
never did TikTok.
how to choose the best location for your retail smoke shop. I got that guide.
It's a good one.
I got a 50 must-have smoke shop products, and that's always being
50.
revised. So 50 products.
50.
I got an Instagram guide. I
Oh
got
yeah.
a complete business setup guide,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's pretty good. I got a 50 great holiday themed sales ideas for your full year.
Oh yeah.
So, and I got a 12-month holiday sales guide as well. So, start to
Mhm.
finish, 12 months of sales that you can put in that are basically themed. I
Exactly.
got a hiring employee guide.
It's a good one. That's a really good one,
Yeah,
actually.
I got a reason to start a business guide, business training guide, comprehensive guide to buying scales for your
Ooh,
smoke shop. And I
yeah.
got an herb grinder smoke shop guide as well. And then I've got a smoke shop employment application.
Man, look at all of them. All of them.
All of them. All
I
of
mean,
them.
and I think that's honestly like for people because I know they reach out to you all the time. So if you're watching this and you hear something that might answer that question of yours, you can go on to chadwaytv.com, as it says above us, obviously, and you can go and look. And there's probably a book out there to answer your ever loving needs.
There is definitely a book out there to do that. Also,
If
I-
not, put in the description
yeah, and
down
we'll make
below
it. Hey, now
and we'll make it.
this business trading guide is a full bundle of every single one of these guides tapped
Exactly.
into this one guide.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get a lot bang for your buck there.
Exactly.
So of course it costs a little more money, but I think it's worth
I
it.
mean, honestly, the ones now aren't terrible pricing.
No, I mean really, if each guide, I don't know, made you $3,000-4,000 extra a year, isn't it worth $15?
I would say so. I
I would
mean,
think so too.
I would think so. And I
Especially,
think that's just an easier one that, like, if you're not, obviously, not everyone has the time to sit down and watch your videos,
I
but they
understand.
might have the time to look through that book
Well, I
and
mean, it's not a
find
real
something.
hard read. Like this new one's
No.
is kind of a lengthy read.
Yes, it is a lengthy
It's up to 160 what pages?
68, 69, somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot, but a lot of it is like graphics and things. I think over half is.
Right.
But I do it that way. So if you ever look at the books or have looked at them, I like to separate it between chapters. So like okay, this is this section, so you can mark it down. Like if you have to, you can mark down page. Let's just say closing procedures are on page 7, and
Right.
then you know that you can switch it to there to go there. And if you need like a certain thing, because I think what I'm going to start doing is making like a table of contents in front of everything so that you can go through and individually look through
Right.
everything.
I think the TikTok and the Instagram and the Facebook guides are really helpful too, especially for people just getting started and need to understand a little bit better. Now, and they're very basic, so it helps them get in and start making some money with it and start, being able to actually show the product without getting goofed up. But then when they want to do something bigger,
That's when they reach out to me.
that's when maybe they should reach out to you, because if they
Exactly.
say to themselves, "Hey man, this is more than I want to deal with this shit, man. Hey Isabella, can you help me
Mhm.
with this right here?"
Yep.
And hopefully you can. And I know
Yes.
you can because you've got other clients that you work with now as
Mhm.
well. And so I know that people are already taking advantage of that situation. And that's what's important, is that they're working with a professional, but that professional being off site is going to need them to work with her as well.
Yeah, it's a lot more important that you work with me and not pretty much against me, because I'm trying to help you. If you do not give me the information to help you, I can't help you.
Hey, and that could include videos, photos. That may include some time to grab testimonials, to get
Mhm.
screenshots, to get pictures of product and lifestyle photos. And only how they want to show it. They control the narrative, but you tell the story.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is I'm very open about everything. If you don't like it, just tell me. I'm very much okay, whatever. I will fix it and be done. I mean,
Right.
I don't know how many times you have told me, "Hey, I don't like this. Can you fix it?" And I do. And I have to do that a lot because it's a trial and error process.
Well, you're not a mind reader.
No, I can't read minds. If I did, I'd be in a
Although
different
some
profession.
women believe they are,
I am
you
not.
you know you're not. So I mean, it's
No,
because you're
if I
realistic.
was, I would already have figured out the winning lottery numbers, and I've already would have picked it, and we would be in a very different spot than I would be right now. I would not be in this building, probably. I'd be doing something a lot different with my life if I could read minds. Just saying.
Okay. So you got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it too. I think that's a really good thing for them to end with. Hopefully, Brandon will leave a link down below, where they can get the
Please,
guide.
Brandon. Please.
Also, hopefully, Brandon will put all your info in there as well so that they know
I
how to
mean,
get a hold of you.
I sure
And
hope so.
that phone number is BR549, and just give her a call, or you can look it up on 502-8675-309,
309.
and just ask for Jenny. Everybody knows it's the code. And if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know, now you know, right?
Exactly.
That's right. Okay. So just thank you. Thank you. That I am kind of funny. I do agree. But chances are this is how it really goes.
Not a lot, though.
Eh,
That doesn't happen a lot anymore.
No, I'm sure it don't.
No. I know people who love you, have never met you.
What's not to love? What's not to love? That's what I've got to say. What's not to love?
Want to love.
Okay. All right, Bill. Listen, I know you got things to do. There's a ball game to watch, and there's a young man that's waiting for your color commentary
I
during
know,
this
in
ball
about
game.
30 minutes.
So, are you going to go to his spot and watch it, or are you going to be watching it remote?
No,
across the campus.
no, he's coming over here.
Oh, too bad he didn't jet over there while we were already on.
Well, you've already got to see him today, so he was on the phone a little bit ago.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Well, look, hey, thanks for coming out, everybody, and checking this out. Again, if you're looking to get a hold of Bella, how do they do it, Bella?
They can email me at ikwmedia@llc@gmail.com.
IKWmedia LLC at
gmail.com.
That's right. We're going to get you a
Oh, yeah.
sign. We're going to get you a sign made up.
Yeah, I know I have an Isabella sign, so everyone knows my name. So
Well, hopefully, once you get to this new apartment that you're going to, you'll be able to have a proper backdrop.
Oh yeah, proper.
All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for coming in tonight, Bella. Thank you for doing this for
course.
us. And I know everybody's getting some real uptick from it, because I'm getting some emails. Why I get the fucking email, I have no idea. They ought to be thanking you, because you only give the email to them every single show.
Single time.
All right. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Bella, we'll see it again next week.
We will try.
Uh,
We will try. We will.
We will get through
We will.
this together. All right,
We
Bella.
will. Get
Thanks,
through this
everybody.
together.
All right, bye. Bye.
Yeah.